Have you ever imagined facing life's challenges without being shaken, as if nothing could bother you? Sounds like something out of a superhero movie, doesn't it? But what if I told you that this ability isn't reserved only for action movie characters? It enters into Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that can transform the way you perceive the world. Picture this: you're on a boat in the middle of a storm. The waves are high, the wind is howling, and the rain seems like it's about to sink the boat at any moment. While everyone around you is in panic, you remain calm and serene, facing the situation with courage and determination. That's what Stoicism proposes, the ability to face life's challenges with equanimity, even when everything seems to be falling apart around you. On this journey, we'll explore the teachings of the great Stoics and discover how to apply them in our everyday lives. Get ready to dive into a philosophy that can change your perspective on the world and empower you to face any adversity with confidence and tranquility. Be prepared to become the hero of your own story, mastering your fears and challenges like never before. Listen more than you speak. Epictetus, an ancient sage, taught us that listening is a powerful skill. He said we have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, to listen twice as much as we speak. This reminds us of the importance of paying attention to the stories, feelings, and experiences of others. When we listen attentively, we can better understand the people around us and build stronger, more meaningful relationships. Think of it as a superpower. By listening more and speaking less, you can become a true hero to those who need to be heard. When someone is sad, you can be there to comfort them. When someone is happy, you can celebrate with them. So, the next time you're talking to someone, remember to use your super ears and make someone feel special. Don't let others' comments and attitudes control your life. Sometimes, people say things that make us sad or treat us poorly. Epictetus reminds us that we don't have to let these negative comments affect us. It's like we're a strong castle and those comments are arrows. We can choose not to let those arrows enter our castle. That means we can control our own emotions, even when others are being unpleasant. We shouldn't let others' negativity determine how we feel. Instead, we can choose to focus on the good things and the people who make us happy. So, the next time someone says something bad to you, remember that you are strong and can choose how to react. Be ready to accept the worst. Life is full of surprises, not always good ones. Epictetus reminds us that it's important to be prepared for things to go wrong. This doesn't mean expecting the worst all the time, but rather being ready to deal with difficulties when they arise. Imagine you're preparing for an exciting adventure. You pack a backpack with some important things like a map and food. But you also include some extra things, like a coat for the cold and a flashlight for the darkness. That's being prepared for the worst. When we accept that things may not go as planned, we become stronger and more resilient. Instead of being shaken when something bad happens, we can face challenges with courage and determination. So, the next time something doesn't go as expected, remember to be prepared and ready to handle any situation. Don't be afraid to fail. Everyone makes mistakes, even the great heroes of stories. Epictetus reminds us that failure is part of the path to success. Imagine you're learning to ride a bike. You might fall a few times before you can pedal smoothly, right? Just like with the bike, making mistakes helps us learn and grow. We shouldn't be ashamed of our mistakes, but rather use them as opportunities to improve. Each failure makes us stronger and brings us closer to success. So, the next time something doesn't go right, remember it's just part of the process and you're on the right path to success. Simplify your life. Sometimes, we try to do too many things at once and end up feeling overwhelmed. Epictetus reminds us to find true wealth in simplicity. Imagine your life is like a cluttered room. You have so many things scattered around that you can hardly move. But if you organize and simplify, you'll feel much lighter and happier. Similarly, when we simplify our lives, we can focus on what really matters. This means prioritizing what's most important and eliminating what causes us unnecessary stress. When we live simply, we appreciate the little things more and find more happiness in everyday experiences. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed, stop and think about how you can simplify your life to find more peace and happiness. Practice humility in your life. Humility is like a superpower that helps us grow and learn. Epictetus teaches us that we should not be proud or arrogant, but humble and open to knowledge. Imagine you are a student at a magical school. You can learn from everyone around you, from the most experienced teachers to your classmates. When we practice humility, we are willing to admit that we don't know everything and are open to learning from others. This means acknowledging that everyone has something to teach and that we can grow by listening to different perspectives. When we are humble, we are more willing to admit our mistakes and become better versions of ourselves. So, the next time you find yourself in a challenging situation, remember to practice humility and open yourself to new learning opportunities. Be aware of the dangers of fortune. Fortune, or in other words, luck or material wealth, can be tempting, but it also brings hidden dangers. Epictetus warns us about the dangers of placing our happiness and values in material wealth. Think of fortune as a tall and beautiful mountain. It may seem amazing from a distance, but when we get closer, we realize there are dangers, such as falling rocks or slippery paths. Similarly, the pursuit of fortune can distract us from our true values and lead us down dangerous paths. This doesn't mean that fortune is inherently bad, but we should be aware of its risks and not let it dominate us. We should prioritize values like honesty, kindness, and friendship over the pursuit of material wealth. When we do this, we build true and lasting fortune based on our principles and meaningful relationships. So, remember to value what truly matters in life, instead of being carried away by the pursuit of fortune. Do not cling to a single hope. Epictetus reminds us that life is full of possibilities and that we should not cling to a single hope. Imagine you're on an exciting journey with many different paths to explore. If you cling to just one hope, you may miss out on all the other wonderful opportunities the world has to offer. It's like being in a garden full of colorful flowers. If you fixate on just one flower, you'll miss out on all the beauty and diversity around you. Similarly, by diversifying our hopes and aspirations, we open ourselves up to a variety of experiences and opportunities. This doesn't mean giving up on our dreams, but rather being open to new possibilities and being flexible in our pursuit of what we want. When we don't cling to a single hope, we are better prepared to face life's challenges and find happiness in different aspects of our lives. So, the next time you find yourself facing difficulty, remember that there are many ways to find happiness and success. Always remember your mortality. Epictetus reminds us of an important fact: one day, we will all die. This may seem daunting, but it's a natural part of life. Imagine you're on an epic and thrilling journey. At the end of this journey, there's a door called mortality. This door reminds us that our time in this world is limited and precious. When we remember our mortality, it helps us value every moment and live life to the fullest. It's like having a magical clock that constantly reminds us to cherish every second. This encourages us to be brave, to pursue what truly matters, and to love deeply. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed with the day-to-day worries, remember your own mortality. It can help you put things into perspective and value what truly matters in life. A contented spirit is true wealth. Epictetus teaches us that true wealth is not just in material possessions, but in finding contentment within ourselves. Imagine you have a magical chest full of treasures. But instead of gold and jewels, this chest is filled with happy moments, precious memories, and love. When we learn to appreciate the simple things in life and find joy in the little things, we discover true and lasting wealth. It's like we have a source of happiness within ourselves that we can access anytime. So, the next time you find yourself longing for more material things, stop and think about the things that truly make you happy. Maybe it's spending time with family, enjoying nature, or doing something you love. Remember that true wealth lies in finding contentment within yourself. Guilt is a trap. Epictetus warns us about the danger of letting ourselves be consumed by guilt. Imagine you're in a spider's web, where each thought of guilt is like a thread that binds you more and more. Sometimes, we blame ourselves for things we can't control or for mistakes we've made in the past. But the truth is, guilt gets us nowhere. Instead, it stops us from moving forward and growing. Instead of holding on to guilt, we should learn from our mistakes and move forward with wisdom. It's like we're loosening the threads of the spider's web and freeing ourselves to live a fuller, happier life. So, the next time you find yourself blaming yourself for something, remember that guilt is just a trap. Instead of letting it imprison you, choose to learn and grow from your experiences. Make friends with winners. Epictetus teaches us to choose our friendships wisely. Imagine you're on a journey to achieve your dreams and goals. Along the way, you encounter different people, some who uplift and support you, and others who drag you down. The winners are those who inspire you, make you laugh, and encourage you to be the best you can be. They are like the heroes in your story, helping you overcome challenges and achieve great feats. On the other hand, there are those who are like energy vampires, draining your happiness and vital energy. They bring you down and make you doubt yourself. So, the next time you choose your friendships, remember to surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Choose allies who help you become a better person and achieve your dreams. Your reactions determine your future. Epictetus reminds us that life is full of ups and downs, but it's our reactions to these situations that shape our destiny. Imagine you're on a boat navigating a river with currents. Sometimes, the river may get rough and the waves may be high, but it's up to you to decide how to paddle. If you react with fear or despair, you may end up drowning in the turbulent waters. But if you react with courage and determination, you can overcome any obstacle that comes your way. Similarly, in life, we face challenges that may make us fearful or want to give up. But if we choose to react with courage, hope, and perseverance, we can overcome any difficulty and achieve our goals. So, the next time you find yourself facing a challenge, remember that your reactions determine your future. Choose to react in a way that leads you toward your dreams and goals. Friendship is above wealth. Epictetus reminds us that true friendships are more valuable than any amount of material wealth. Imagine you're on an exciting journey filled with challenges. Along the way, you meet people who share your journey and become your friends. These friends are like an anchor in tough times, holding you steady when the waters of life are rough. They laugh with you in good times and are there to support you in difficult times. On the other hand, material wealth may disappear, but true friendships last forever. They are like a treasure you carry in your heart, always present no matter what happens. So, the next time you find yourself tempted to seek material riches, remember that true wealth lies in the friendships you make along the way. Value these friendships and nurture them, as they are what make the journey of life truly special. Now that we've explored these powerful principles of Stoicism, remember that life is a journey full of ups and downs, but we can face it with courage, wisdom, and gratitude. Whether it's by listening more than speaking, not allowing others' negativity to control your life, being ready to accept the worst, or practicing humility, each principle offers us a compass to navigate life's challenges. But above all, remember that your reactions determine your future. Choose to react with courage, hope, and love, and you will see how you can transform even your vulnerabilities into unshakable power. So, stay vigilant and keep these principles in mind, as they can be your guiding light in tough times. So, the next time you find yourself facing a challenge, remember to take a deep breath, trust yourself, and apply these principles in your life. Over time, you will see how each step you take brings you closer to true happiness and fulfillment. And remember, even if it seems difficult, you are not alone on this journey.